This is Christian Voice. I'm Stephen Green. When I saw the Telegraph's headline, King and Prince of Wales step out in rare joint engagement, I started wondering, what in Britain today could be so important that HM and HRH will attend an event together? Anti-Semitism on our streets, perhaps? People unable to afford skyrocketing energy bills? The scandal of welfare stripping a generation of their dignity? Net zero deindustrialisation throwing steel workers on the scrap heap? Maybe the death-worshipping euthanasia bill? Or the grooming gang scandal? The collapse of our Christian culture, perhaps? Or the looming Muslim invasion? Then I looked a little closer. The Mail revealed the gig was at London's Natural History Museum, the Cathedral of Evolution, no less. Sky News said it was an environmental engagement. My heart began to sink, and then I read, father and son attend a countdown to COP30 reception ahead of the climate summit in November. Silly me, it was the elitist climate scam that was so important. A plush event put on for the green elite, or as the Palace website put it, for change makers, business leaders and climate ambassadors from around the world. Now, His Majesty is skipping the Conference of Parties Jamboree in Brazil on 6th and 7th November this year, but not because he has realised the world depends on carbon dioxide, that the climate scare is a money-making hoax, that ordinary people have had enough of being told what vehicles to buy and how to heat their homes, and paying through the nose for green levies to support the green blob, and that repeal of the UK's unbiblical Climate Change Act is now just a matter of time. Nor because he has read what the Lord tells rulers like him and his ministers. Thus saith the Lord God, let it suffice you, O princes of Israel, remove violence and spoil, and execute judgment and justice. Take away your exactions from my people, saith the Lord God. No, His Majesty may not be going, but he who has seen the Son has seen the Father. Prince William will attend the global conference in Belém on the Amazon Delta on behalf of his father and will deliver a speech. The King, of course, has history in climate scaremongering. He addressed his first COP summit in 2009 as Prince of Wales. That was in Copenhagen at COP15. He warned global leaders that the eyes of the world were upon them. Yeah, probably in envy at all the fine dining. At COP26 in Glasgow in 2021, he claimed a warlike footing was needed to tackle the climate crisis.
We know this will take trillions, not billions of dollars. Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector.
COP26 should have been held in 2020, but it was postponed owing to the COVID-19 panic. Instead, Charles spent that year promoting the World Economic Forum's Great Reset. Alongside his pal Klaus Schwab, the UN Secretary-General Earth is Boiling, Antonio Guterres, the head of the IMF, the president of Microsoft, BP, MasterCard, and so on. He said,
we have a golden opportunity to seize something good from this crisis. Its unprecedented shockwaves may well make people more receptive to big visions of change. And global crises like pandemics and climate change know no borders and highlight just how interdependent we are as one people sharing one planet. And as we move from rescue to recovery, therefore, we have a unique but rapidly shrinking window of opportunity to learn lessons and reset ourselves on a more sustainable path. So we must use all the levers we have at our disposal, knowing that each and every one of us has a vital role to play.
It was humanity's chance to craft a more sustainable and equitable world in the wake of the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. He added,
unless we take the action necessary and we build again in a greener and more sustainable and more inclusive way, then we will end up having more and more pandemics.
Oh, will we indeed? And if you remember the WEF promo video, you will be happy and you will own nothing, because after the Great Reset, they would own it all. The day before the COP extravaganza on 5th of November 2025 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Prince William will be basking in the latest edition of the Earthshot Prize. The event will be held at the Museum of Tomorrow. Of course it will. And then His Royal Highness will jet off to the Amazon to join the elitists at COP30. Don't forget, His Royal Highness launched his Vanity Project in 2020, inevitably at the World Economic Forum, alongside that man who believes human beings are a plague on the earth, the evolutionist, atheist and climate scaremonger Sir David Attenborough. Well, here's another David, King David, writing in the Bible in Psalm 41. Blessed is he that considereth the poor. The Lord will deliver him in time of trouble. And in the book of Proverbs, which follows the Psalms, the righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. Human beings are not a plague, we are made in the image of God. But it is written, be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. His Majesty and His Royal Highness have been badly advised. So please pray for humble, truthful, honest, God-fearing men to come alongside them. Pray that by the grace of God they might become men whose first thought is the prosperity of their people rather than that of the elite, the lovies, the moneyed and the wokerati they have become used to rubbing shoulders with. Well, is it not written, take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. Please sign our petition against net zero, which you'll find in the box below. If you want to add some action to your prayers, you'll find addresses for His Majesty and His Royal Highness in our story on our website. Subscribe or follow our channel, switch on notifications, like and share this video, and thanks for watching.